Hi, I'm Tovi and this is Ava. We are a family here at Creators and I'm also a makeup artist. Thought it was best that we could show you exactly what they're looking for when it comes to stage makeup for year-end show, any competitions, any performances, and walk you through it so that we have a strong and lovely understanding of stage makeup. So first we're going to get started on Ava by adding some foundation. A lot of our kids aren't struggling with skin issues and that sort of thing, but mainly this is so that we can get good coverage over the skin, not have shine, and have all of our makeup stick and stay where we want it, just so that there's some sort of barrier between the natural skin and all of the lovely stage products we put on the top. Best is to find something that's closest to your child's natural skin tone. There are some great artists in different stores that can help you find that if you are struggling. Once we've done foundation, I'm just going to pop a little bit of concealer underneath Ava's eyes just to brighten a little bit. She has some dark circles, so just need to brighten that up a touch. Okay. I'm going to pop a little bit of primer over Ava's eyelids. I want the makeup that I put on there to stay and not have to worry between our early shows and the evening shows, makeup staying and sticking. So I'm just gently placing a primer, something that's going to give a bit of extra grip to the shadows that we use. Now the whole point of stage makeup is that we're creating depth and dimension on the skin so that we can see exactly where cheeks sit and lips sit and eyes from the very back row of the theater. So we're throwing on a really light wash of just a light color over Ava's eyelids, and I'm just taking that right from her lashes all the way to the right below her brows. Just using a really fluffy brush like this, just something that's going to wash the color softly on her eyelids. Next, I'm just going to create a little more dimension to her skin. Just pop a little bit of about a mid-tone brown color, so something just a few shades deeper than what we originally used. Again, the goal is to be able to see the features of our dancers from the back row. So I'm just popping that right from the outer corner of the eye and just through the natural crease, that natural fold of where the eye closes and opens. I'm going to create a little bit of extra dimension to that as well, and on the outer corner, just going to add a little bit more color weight. Now I'm not necessarily taking this color all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner of her eye. I'm just adding dimension on that outer corner so her eyes look nice and bright and weighted. There's a few different options to help the lashes look thicker and darker. One is mascara. The other is doing just a black liner right across the top of the lid. Now it doesn't need to be winging right out the side of their eyes. We don't need that. We're just looking for a definition, again, along the lash line, and then we have that depth right around the eye. We have two different options. One is going in with just a black pencil. Let's close. And just softly taking that and blending it right along the lash line. The other option is going in with a liquid liner. Whatever is easiest for you and your child. Just close. And again, I'm just taking that liquid liner and running it right along the top of her lids. Stay looking down. Just giving it a moment so that it can just dry on that other side. And we're going to pop a little bit of mascara. This is a bit nerve-wracking often for families. If you have your child just look down, not close their eyes, you're able to then just get the mascara and just kind of give it a wiggle right in the lashes. And sometimes you get it on their cheek. Great thing about makeup is that nothing isn't fixable. Another really important thing is that we don't have shine on stage. So part of the reason we throw on foundation is because we immediately just go in with powder, it's not going to stick. So I'm just going to take either a finishing powder or just a light powder and dust it over her skin. We don't want the nice, hot, beautiful stage lights to have just your child's forehead glowing. And I'm going to throw a little bit of something into Ava's eyebrows. Because she's so blonde and so fair, we really want her to look like she has brows, again, from the back of the room. Not every child will need this. But if we see the difference from one side to the other, more drama and more dimension. I'm just following her natural brow line where the hair naturally grows. Now's the part that most parents and kids have a tendency to just sort of maybe freak out a little bit. Again, we want them to look like they are happy and rosy and their cheeks are just so fantastically happy and we can see them right from the back. So we want to go in with a pink blush right on the apple of their cheek. Again, this isn't makeup that they would wear to Easter dinner, but it is something so that we can see them from the back of the room. Another important step is that we just are able to see their nice, smiling teeth. So we're going to give lots of dimension around the mouth. I'm going in with a red lipstick. Something that's not sitting too dark and not too pink. Really important to create lots of really great definition and dimension to our kids' skin. The last thing that we want is for them to fade out on stage when all the other dancers have just these smiling, amazing features and we can see where their eyes are, we can see the smile on their cheeks and the big grin on their face as we see these beautiful teeth framed with color.